Welcome to Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth one within the universe and universe beside me. Greetings, earthlings, and my loved ones. It would be an honor if y'all would join me. This is part two of the stage games. I'm going to give y'all a recap. I was basically talking about how the athletes and the sports and basically the game is basically all set up to control y'all's frequency. I was talking about how the basketball players represent the rings of Saturn. All right? When y'all think they get championships, they're basically completed their mission. It's not about the championships. They basically won whoever can control certain states. That's what it's all about. These being one of these being like I said, these beings without souls in these secret society groups, they're at war with each other as well. All right? So whoever wins, they get to control that state and control other people's frequency. And let's talk about boxing. Boxing, for example, they be like, you have the red corner in such and such weigh this much, and you have the blue corner such and such weigh that much. All right, that's basically, the Democrat. That's what I call it, Democrat and repute. All right, they basically representing them. So I'm just giving y'all a recap because I left out some things in my last video. And like I was talking about the diamond in the middle of the baseball field is shaped like a pyramid. In my last video, I basically said, oh, it looks like the diamond, but I really meant to say it looks like the pyramid if you really look at it. So that's another reason why I had to upload another video. When it comes to boxing and UFC, it's basically like WWE. They all friends. Like, how these fake rappers act like they into it with each other, but they're really not. The UFC and the boxers, they're basically friends in the end. All of them went to acting school. They've been on shows. Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Ronda Rousey, I think I said her name right. And, Rampage, Quentin Rampage Jackson. A lot of these athletes been on shows or these low budget movies. So when they get on stage and make this fake mess, when some of y'all think that's real, y'all be like, oh, they got into it. Did you see how they was acting? Especially when they do the weigh-in. That's all staged and set up. So of course they're going to know how to act. Mike Tyson, he was in WWE. Y'all can go look this up when he got into it with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's all an act. So when him and Lennox Lewis got into it, it was scripted, it was staged. And some fighters don't want to give up the fight, so they MK Ultra them. And because some people be like, well, how this person get beat? And such didn't really look like themselves when they was fighting, and then this fake Mike Tyson that's out right now, I don't know where the real Mike Tyson's at, or whatever, I don't know what they done with that, with Mike Tyson, but the fake Mike Tyson or clone Mike Tyson, because some of y'all say clones, he was down with Donald Trump. Usually some of these athletes and actors get into the politicians, even the corny ass comedians. It's basically all set up to control y'all's frequency. All of them went to acting school. Look at Ronald Reagan. He was an actor before he got into all of this stuff. Donald Trump was even on WWE. So y'all need to open y'all's mind and think. This stuff is set up and staged to control y'all's frequency. They know who's going to win. And like I said, they basically want to take control of certain states, take control of y'all's mind. Like I said, the logos, different colors, certain things that control y'all's frequency. A lot of people and Nike and these corporations, they invest into the sports and stuff. They know they can make a lot of money. So of course, they're going to pay their bloodline or these fake people that they make up that comes into the sports. Because like I said before, some of these athletes, their family members, they're Zionists or Freemasons. So it's who you know. And of course, Nike, like I said, Nike represent the rings of Saturn. Look at what Jordan sneakers, just by itself, it killed a whole lot of people. It was controlling people's frequency. And they control y'all's frequency when y'all give y'all energy into it, and certain, wherever they have their games at, especially like in other countries as well, they know how to control people's frequency. It's just not this country. They connect to other parts of the universe that y'all can't see with the physical eye to control y'all's frequency. Yeah, it's the stadium. It's basically on certain areas where they know how to control y'all. And these secret society groups basically make bets against, who's going to take over, and who's going to control what. And usually basketball, football, and these athletes, they be giving subliminal messages to each other, but y'all can't see. Y'all can't read the universe. It's basically in your face. But y'all can't foresee that, like, what's going to, like, happen. Like I said, they're 10 steps ahead of y'all earthlings. And I'm ahead of them because I see their program. I see what's going on. So I put out this information so y'all can foresee what's going on. It's so much out there that you earthlings have no clue about. What? Somebody say something?